Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome to your extended from this morning's reading. If you haven't seen that already, I would go watch that first because this one will make a lot more sense. This morning we had the death card come in from Spirit, which is so appropriate. Transitioning, also the fact that it's the 11/11 portal, some parts of the world, Remembrance Day, Veterans Day. So it is really an important day to remember that in change comes fantastic things. Although this morning it was talking a little bit more about how it's going to feel like we're really watching the world changing. And it might go through growing pains. Now, for some of you who watched this morning, I did not mean that, the world's going to collapse onto itself. It was not my saying or my meaning. I did say to be more prepared. Maybe, to have a little more organization. I don't feel any sense of dread coming in from Spirit. It's more like a little pro tip, if I were to say, to give to you so that you're a little more prepared when, the crap hits the fan. Follow your intuition a lot. If you're getting like hits telling you to do something, rather earlier than later, I would do that too. I'm getting to the end of, I was talking this morning of my medical test, and now the clinics are saying, oh, well, it's going to, we're short-staffed and it's going to take more time for us to do stuff. So not that they were going very fast to begin with, but I'm glad that I got most of the stuff done ahead of time. So, it was a good thing that I followed my intuition to just go ahead and get stuff done, because it probably would have taken a year, because it's been months for me already. All right, so just saying, okay, that's my example. It's a great time right now to be working on yourself as the world is going through its growing pains. Continuing, I should say, going through its growing pains. I did mention that you might see cracks forming, and to pay attention, okay? Not to look at it. They're showing me as we're looking at it with a smile, but it's not laughing. It's not like looking at the world's... It's not looking at the mishaps in the world in an evil way or in a, smirky way. It's more like it's beginning so that we can start making it better. And I think that's what's coming through. Like, oh, good, finally we can start, seeing some real change. So it's never malicious. That's what I meant. It's not malicious kind of smile. It's more like a peaceful kind of, okay, So, right, radiance. I am a radiant reflection of God's light. So in this reading, Pisces, we're going to be concentrating on you in this major change. And very definitely this is you, okay? Shining a beautiful light to the world on how to have a different perspective and see the good in the bad, okay? These transformations that are happening to show people that in endings there's new beginnings to be had, okay? Like I said in the reading this morning, some people may think my world is ending, and you can tell them you can rebuild a new one, okay? You are that power. And I want you to feel that power within yourself, because right now, Pisces, you're one of the most powerful light workers there are. Especially if you're here. Especially if you've been following me for a while. Especially if you've been drawn here to listen to this. You are a powerful light worker. Okay? You're going to be part of this wonderful change. And a positive part of it. Okay? We're going to help rebuild a better world. That was one of our mission statements when we signed up to be here. You don't remember that, but I've been told, and I know, right? See, we put in the commitment. You may not know this, but you did. You put the commitment. My commitments increase my joy and freedom, right? So as you put in more in this, as you're doing more in this world, as it's changing, your joy and happiness are going to increase as well. Imagine that. I'm feeling a lot of love right now. I feel a lot of light. It just kind of sort of all came in. And I hope that you're feeling it too. I'm going to send it your way. I'm sending it your way, Pisces. I hope that you feel this beautiful, emotional, radiant light just kind of infuse into you right now. Do you feel how special you are in this time? Are you getting activated to understand your part here? That's what this feeling is. This is you. This is a part of you activating to understand that you are meant to be here. It's beautiful too. Okay? So, yeah, I love this. I love them. And with this will come a lot of wisdom. And it says, all I truly need is within me. So you have an activation code is what I'm talking about, what I just said right now. There's stuff inside of you that you may not even be aware of that has a lot of information, okay? It knows a lot. I'm going to put the wisdom card here as well. Yeah. So it's not all doom and gloom like I was talking about this morning. You are definitely a bystander, an onlooker, but you're also going to be an activator, a helper, the cleanup crew, whatever you want to call it. You're going to have a major part in this, okay? It's just like you are watching. I'm going to put a tower here because we've been seeing a tower a lot. You're going to keep a safe distance from that tower that's falling down. And you're going to look at it with a smile as it falls down because it was a terrible tower. It was built all crooked and sideways. And just the reason that you're smiling right now is that you know that when it's down and it's gone, you will be able to step in and help build a strong one, a beautiful one, one that's going to stand the test of time. Okay, Pisces, that's what they're showing me. So you're not smiling as in a malevolent smile. You're smiling a knowing smile. Somebody who is wise beyond their years, who knows that these changes are going to be good. Okay? So today is all about this. Okay? You may have thought, oh no, she's talking about the outside world again. No. It's to make you realize your importance right now in this particular time. Okay? It's to activate you inside to be part of this change. Okay? The moon underneath the deck. To sweep away the illusions and the delusions. Okay? And you're just in wait here. You're just in wait here, Pisces. Okay. Oop. Right. The Hierophant just kind of came out. Taking away the old, bringing in the new. The Hierophant card for me is always about belief systems that no longer suit. And in this deck, this dude's super happy. Okay? Here's my yoga mat guy. Okay? Sitting on his cushion, meditating, being happy, looking for a higher self. Okay? Bringing the beautiful light that's going to shine in that tower that's going to be rebuilt. Things are going to change. Harmony is going to come back in. This is a cycle that's needed. Okay? Just remember that. Okay. I feel a lot of tenderness and love in this reading. My body is relaxed. Yeah, I can't, okay? That's a death card, you guys. And it's coming rebirth. And with it came the Eight of Swords. Look at that. The world's finally going to see what it has been blocking out. That's the whole point to all of this. The world was going so fast, yet trying to rush to that next stop sign in their car, rushing to that job where they worked 11 hours, where they couldn't see straight anymore, okay? Working for too little pay. They were giving away too much time for too little money, didn't have time to do anything else. And then because of unhappiness, they go out there and buy more and more and more and more. We became like a consumerism of crap and junk and plastic. this slowdown had to happen so that we had enough time for a minute to think about other things. Okay? So the blinders are off now. And things are going to change. It's a new dawn. Look at the star. Look at the star that's shining. It's that same bright light here. Okay? Look, they're both there. You see that? It's so very important, Pisces, that this adaptation card is coming in to play, that we adapt now to the world that's coming in. It's going to come in to give us a better view of what's been ignored. And I won't blame the people for ignoring it. I was part of them as well. You come into this world, you get raised and you get trained. You get conditioned. This is the way the world is. This is what you've got to do. And you kind of go, you hop on that train, you hop on that platform, and you follow it. Some of us along the way have been standing in that platform and we've had 5 minutes to ourselves of enlightened moment, of inspiration, of intuition, for some spark, something in there to say, whoa, something's really off here. Okay? So we've never been completely, I guess, what you would call institutionalized to the way the life was. And that's why we're here. That's why we're part of the group that's kind of helping the changes come in. Work with cleanup crew for that foundation that came down. After it comes down, we're going to have to help people rebuild and see what's left. And remind them that we've all started somewhere from something. Okay? People have forgotten how to build things. We're going to be here to remind them that they can. If you're feeling that this is reading right now is really profound, please write it down in the comments, because I feel like major power surges here for me. Woof. Yeah, breaking down. Yeah, oh my God. Oh my God, look at all these cards. Yeah, we're moving away fast. These two came together. We're moving away fast from these restrictions. Okay, once it starts, when people start cluing in that they were stuck and restricted, and that they had to free themselves from this, they're gonna start putting their little duckies in a row. And we're gonna get help. Okay, the despair is gonna run away. This is gonna kind of just take a back seat. The darkness is gonna go away. There's gonna be a lot of light shown into it. Gonna concentrate more on well-being. Okay. And in that well-being, there's going to be a lot of inner strength coming in and a lot of guidance from us, from themselves, okay? People working with people for their well-being, not for a bottom line. Big difference. Because when you're working for a bottom line, you're working with one energy. And I'm not going to say money is wrong. Money's not wrong. Money gets us things. It's just that it shouldn't be everything, okay? It's like everything else. It's like your energy chakras. No one energy chakra is everything. They have to work together or there's an imbalance. Okay? When I started energy work with the chakras, a lot of people didn't want to work with like the root and the sacral chakra. This was years and years ago. They said, oh, that's more of the human, tied down to the earth chakras. You want to activate your higher chakras so that you can communicate with spirit. But I found as I was going that if those chakras were out of alignment, the rest were still working. They were still very active, but they weren't working at their optimal. It's like things were still breaking down. So everything's got to be working optimal. We are a spirit in a human body, okay? And it's not like we are a human despite having a spirit. You know what I mean. It's like saying, oh, well, I'm a spirit, even though, oops, have a human body. Like it's a bad thing. We've decided to come here. We've decided to learn this. We've decided to be part of this movement, okay? And we've decided to come here. It's not an accident. It's a choice. So you have to treat it as a fantastic experience that it is, okay? Not like, oh, in spite of being human, okay? It's no, in the beauty of being human. I get to use my spirituality as well. They get to intermingle and all my energies get to play together. That's the way you have to see it, okay? All right. Oof, they're sending in a lot of cards today. It's insane. You have the Four of Pentacles and you have the Three of Pentacles. So, it's funny because we have like that Prudence card that I don't like from this deck, but I'm starting to like it a lot. So, they're saying, okay, with the Four of Pentacles that came out, again, they're kind of giving me an insight of it's maybe not time to be the big spender or the frivolous spender, or they're not saying that you're going to go or be lacking, but just like everything ebbs and flows right now, a more conservative way of being probably would be better. And, you know, while you're doing that, they're saying tap into them, tap into spirit, to ancestors, to guides, to wisdom, okay? Go more on a spiritual journey than a material journey. There we go. Okay. Hang on to that phone a little longer before you trade it in. I'm just kidding. They're saying just prepare, okay? Because that Prudence card just won't give up. And like I said, the Four is about protecting your gains, you know, being a little more in control, making sure you got a little order and security, being more conservative, having more stability, being a little cautious, protecting your resources. So it speaks to me of just protecting, you know, protect yourself in all ways, energy-wise, money-wise, all-wise, okay, for the next little bit, okay? And I say it's not that bad. You can still spend on those special purchases, but be good to you, okay? But, I don't know, be just a little more frugal, okay? In how you are, it's more like conserving your energy and everything that you have so that you can, it can take you forward. There, that's a much better way of putting it, okay? All right. Oh, wow, these cards are just like, psh, whatever. All right, so you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. Okay. So they're saying this is just, as well, this is about money. It's about growth. It's about energy. There's going to be a major spurt of energy and growth. And I feel that for a lot of Pisces, a lot of us in this situation, we are going to benefit from this, okay? This is not a forever thing. It's a temporary thing. And things will be good again. Probably a lot better than we're anticipating. But we're in it for the long game, okay? There's got to be growth. There's got to be wisdom. We have to be well within ourselves. We have to be secure. And we have to put that out in the world. Okay, we have to make sure that people know that we can adapt to almost anything, and that being prosperous is a state of mind. Okay, you can have a beautiful apple in your hand and feel prosperous and lucky and rich. Okay, it has less to do with the quantity and more of your quality of your days and what you have available to you. And if whether or not it's meeting your needs, okay? So, right. We're in the middle of a big transition. Yes, we are. With the Six of Swords, okay? And the days are going to look a little bit like this. This card is not like, I would never call this card like the happiest of cards. I feel like she's in the middle of a windstorm being pulled by, you know, these crows are trying to bring her to safety. So I feel that it's a passage, and it's one that we know we've signed on to. I've already said that. We've already well aware that we signed on for this before we came here. So for some of us, it's not going to feel like a I don't know why they said that, like a triple threat. I don't know what a triple threat, what's a triple threat? Threat. For some of you, this is going to mean something. This isn't going to feel threatening to you. That's better for me. It's a passage, okay? You're we're all relocating into something better. We're voyaging to a, proverbial new land, okay? And there's definitely better days ahead, but we do have to kind of do that. And the completion card with the Four of Wands is great. It's like completion of a successful stage, reflecting where you're at and where you want to go, okay? And that's where we're going. That's what we're doing. I really love this reading. It was very nice. Very calming, and I think that the extended was just fabulous compared to this morning. I hope that you're feeling all of this beautiful energy that came through, especially in this one. This one's for the books, you guys. I really like that one. So these are the need reads, the needed enlightenment, empowerment discovered for the month of November. I'm going to be doing one every single day, twice a day for you, and it's to really tap into your power, your personal energy, to keep you in track and online going towards these beautiful conjunctions that are happening, all this energy that's going to be released in the years that are coming up, starting next year, following through. So I hope that you can stay with me. I hope that this interests you, and if it does, I'll ask you to show me by subscribing, hitting that notification, liking the video, commenting. I love comments. And thank you very much. I will see you tomorrow. Lots of love, light, and blessings to you, Pisces, always. Take care.